T.I. is getting a lot of flack for what he said on Den of Kings with uh, Kurt Franklin. I'll put a link in the description so you can watch that episode. Um, a lot of people is engaging with Kurt Franklin on there, and I like it, whether good, bad, or indifferent. Um, because questioning the church, questioning the Bible, questioning God's leaders in a dialogue, in a evoking of dialogue type of way is actually good because you can get information that you need to either elevate spiritual or to uh, have the necessary hesitation towards joining certain churches or building with certain people within the spiritual realm, if that makes sense. And so I'm not like, totally appalled by T.I.'s comments about the church as a business because it's been said since I was a kid. It's nothing that's going to ruffle my feathers. It's not disrespectful to me, but I actually don't run or own a church. So people that run or own a church maybe feel upset about it based on them knowing the inner workings of church or inner workings of the business operations of church. And what I will say from my perspective, not owning or not running a church, and I respect those that own or run one. But from my perspective on the outside looking in, church does face as a business sometimes, but all models of 501(c)(3)s should have business operations. So there should be business operations when it comes to church or the operation of church, but it shouldn't be ran as a business, if that makes sense. And so and it's because you're trying to save souls and change lives. So you don't want to come off like you're using people time and money to elevate your own selfish needs. And so that's what people are really saying when they say the church is a business. Some churches, a lot of people talk about Joel Osteen and other peoples like that didn't open their doors for Hurricane Harvey and things of that. Those are the negative examples that they use when they talk about church being a business. And so from that perspective, it's actually wrong and it's actually immoral to display your church in a way where it's just about the bottom line and not about souls. And so that's what people are really talking about when they say the church is a business. Are you more concerned about the people and saving souls, or are you more concerned about your bottom line? And you can try to have a balance. And I don't think it's bad to try to have a balance to make sure the lights are on in the church, make sure the church looks luxurious and inviting and welcoming. And that takes money and also saving lives. So two things can be true at the same time. You can want to save lives and also want your church to look good and want your pastor to look nice and ride in nice things. So I don't think rappers that deliver a message, actors that deliver a message, or people that deliver messages, I don't think that they should be the only ones that can stunt or that can floss or that can show luxury, but a pastor or a church can't show luxury. I think the house of God should be able to uh, quote unquote floss or stunt, but not own somebody, but to show that the kingdom of God looks good and it's thriving and it's making money, if that makes sense. Um, and the financial literacy component is something that's missing in that kingdom that I think for Black and Brown people needs to be heavily implemented so that when these things come up, it's not like so outrageous to talk about church and business and people's views about their experiences.